Good morning, students. Students, as I was discussing about the various processes of RDNA technology, and I discussed first three stages of RDNA technology processes. I discussed about how can we isolate DNA from a host cell. Second thing, I told you about that how can we cut the host DNA into fragments, and third one, how can we isolate a desired fragment which contains our desirable genes. Now today in the same series, I will discuss some other steps. So initially, students, I want to tell you that as we isolated a single DNA from the host cell, then we have made its fragments and then we selected out our desirable fragment. Now in the next step, what we have to go or what we have to do, we have to go for amplification of our interest of gene. Means we have to make multiple copies of that particular gene which is of our interest. So for this technique, generally the technique is used, and this technique is called as PCR, and this is polymerase chain reaction. And this technique is initially developed by Carey Mullis in 1985, and he got Nobel Prize for PCR technique in 1993. Okay, students, I want to tell you that what are the basic requirements for the PCR. Initially, two things are required while we are going for the PCR. The first thing which is required is called as a DNA template. Students, actually DNA template is a double stranded DNA that it needed to be amplified. Means इनिशियली हमें डीएनए का वो पीस चाहिए जिसका हमने एम्पलीफिकेशन करना है, यानी जिसकी हमने मल्टीपल कॉपीज़ को बनाना है. नाउ द सेकेंड थिंग विच इज़ रिक्वायर्ड, प्राइमर्स. नाउ व्हाट आर प्राइमर्स? आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन. These are the chemically synthesized oligonucleotides, means short segments of DNA that are complementary to that region of DNA template. Means what we will need require, as we know that we have a fragment and this fragment is of double stranded DNA. So while the DNA will replicate, so what will happen? Both of the strands will open and both will behave like a template and they will form their complementary strand. तो जब वो अपना नंबर कब बढ़ाएंगे? जब वो बार बार रिप्लिकेशन करेंगे, बार बार दो स्ट्रैंड खुलेंगे, फिर अपना कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री बनाएंगे, फिर खुलेंगे, फिर अपना कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री बनाएंगे, फिर खुलेंगे, फिर अपना कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री बनाएंगे. सो फॉर दिस वी विल रिक्वायर द अनदर टेम्पलेट स्ट्रैंड, एंड द अनदर टेम्पलेट स्ट्रैंड इज कॉल्ड एज प्राइमर. ठीक है, विच इज़ केमिकली सिंथेसाइज्ड, और वी कैन से दैट इट इज़ केमिकली सिंथेसाइज्ड ऑलिगोन्यूक्लियोटाइड, मीन्स अ शॉर्ट फ्रेगमेंट ऑफ टेम्पलेट DNA. ठीक है, so this is the thing. And the third thing which is required, this is the one enzyme, and the enzyme is called as Taq polymerase enzyme. Actually, while we are going for the PCR technique, and during the PCR technique the temperature goes quite higher. So I want to tell you that it goes till 95 degrees Celsius, and as we know that 40 degrees Celsius is the optimum temperature for the activity of the maximum enzymes. So in that particular higher temperature, normal polymerase enzyme cannot work, so we will require a special kind of enzyme. So there is a thermophilic bacteria which lives in the thermal water vents, or we can say that which lives in a very high temperature. And so this polymerase enzyme is isolated from Thermus aquaticus. ठीक है, this question comes. ठीक है, टैग पॉलीमरेज इज आइसोलेटेड फ्रॉम विच बैक्टीरिया? तो यू कैन राइट डाउन थर्मस एक्वाटिकस इज द बैक्टीरिया फ्रॉम वेयर वी कैन आइसोलेट टैग पॉलीमरेज एंजाइम, एंड दिस एंजाइम इज यूज्ड ड्यूरिंग द पॉलीमराइजेशन रिएक्शन. ठीक है, एंड फाइनली along with the primers, ठीक है, as we are using primers, but primers are very short strands of the DNA. We will require some other strands too. ठीक है, और we will require some other nucleotides. So these nucleotide bases are also required for the extension of the DNA template DNA fragment, we have to say that. ठीक है, and while we are talking about the different steps of PCR technique, so PCR technique completes into three steps. The first step is called denaturation, second step is called annealing, and the third step is called extension. So actually what is denaturation? Since we know that the fragment which was isolated from a host cell was double stranded, तो हमें सबसे पहले क्या करना होगा? अगर रेप्लिकेशन करना है तो दोनों के स्ट्रैंड्स को खोलना होगा, यानी अनवाइंड करना होगा. ठीक है, एंड डीनेचुरेशन प्रोसेस मीन्स द प्रोसेस ऑफ अनवाइंडिंग ऑफ बोथ ऑफ द strands. तो double stranded DNA is denatured by using high temperature at 95 degrees Celsius for 15 seconds. ठीक है. Now each separated strand act like a template for DNA synthesis. Now in this process what can we do? We will raise the temperature till 95 degrees Celsius, and when the temperature will raise till 95 degrees Celsius, the both of the strands will separate out and they will behave like a template and they will form their complementary strand. ठीक है. नाउ द सेकंड प्रोसेस एनिलिंग. एनिलिंग में क्या करेंगे? अब मैंने आपको पहले बताया था कि वी हैव ऑलरेडी टेकन प्राइमर्स. तो प्राइमर्स आर शॉर्ट फ्रेगमेंट्स ऑफ ऑलिगोन्यूक्लियोटाइड्स. क्योंकि हमें पहले से ही पता था कि जो हमारे डीएनए का सेगमेंट है उसके सीक्वेंसेस ये हैं, तो उसके कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री सीक्वेंसेस हमने पहले से बना के रखे हुए थे. नाउ एनिलिंग की प्रोसेस में इनका हाइब्रिडाइजेशन किसके साथ करा दिया जाता है? जो आपके टेम्पलेट स्ट्रैंड जो डीनेचरेशन के बाद बने हुए हैं. ठीक है. एंड दिस प्रोसेस इज डन इन क्वाइट लेस टेम्परेचर 40 to 60 डिग्री सेल्सियस में आपकी एनिलिंग की प्रोसेस होती है. एंड द लास्ट स्टेप एक्सटेंशन, क्योंकि शॉर्ट प्राइमर अभी तक ऐड हुए हैं. नाउ इन द एक्सटेंशन प्रोसेस, अब ये जो आपके शॉर्ट प्राइमर थे जो कि कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री स्ट्रैंड बना रहे थे, नाउ दे विल बी एक्सटेंडेड. तो देयर एक्सटेंशन प्रोसेस इंक्रीजेज विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ टैग पॉलीमरेज एंजाइम. तो थर्मोस्टेबल एंजाइम इज देयर, टैग पॉलीमरेज और टैग डीएनए पॉलीमरेज विच इज़ कॉल्ड. ठीक है. एंड इट एक्सटेंड्स डीएनए प्राइमर्स एडिंग डीएनटीपीज. डीएनटीपीज का मतलब होता है डीऑक्सी न्यूक्लियोसाइड ट्राईफॉस्फेट. ठीक है. और मैग्नीशियम आयन की प्रेजेंस में ये आपकी टैग पॉलीमरेज एंजाइम जो डीएनए के आपके प्राइमर्स हैं इनका एक्सटेंशन करता है. सो इन दिस वे द पीसीआर टेक्निक कंप्लीट्स इनटू 3 steps: डीनेचुरेशन, एनिलिंग एंड एक्सटेंशन. हियर इन द पिक्चर यू कैन सी दैट initially this is the isolated fragment of or separated fragment of desired DNA. Now in the first step, denaturation step, you are observing both of the strands are going to unwind. ठीक है. आपस में unwind हो रहे हैं, separate हो जा रहे हैं and both are behaving like a template strand. In annealing you are observing जो oligonucleotides के primer हैं they are going to add on these template strands, means they are forming a complementary strand. And last step you are observing extension. Extension means here DNTPs are used with the help of the tag polymerase enzymes. These primers are extended. ठीक है. And finally you are observing two new kind of DNA, and such kind of DNAs, a large number of such kind of DNA, still 1 billion times greater than the original number we can produce through PCR technique. ठीक है. So this PCR technique is very important technique in rDNA technology, through which we can increase the number of desired gene, or this technique can also be used in DNA fingerprinting and diagnosis of abnormal gene in case of any genetic abnormality. Now finally we have multiple copies of the desired fragment. Now अब next step जो start होगा हमारा, वो next step क्या होगा? Now we will add this fragment with a vector. Now एक vector plasmid हो सकता है या macrophages हो सकते हैं. तो अब हमें क्या करना है? Now we will cut this fragment of DNA and we have to cut the vector with the help of a same restriction enzyme. So that's why अगर same restriction enzyme से हम इसे cut करें तो definitely we will get the same sticky ends and we can attach the foreign DNA along with the plasmid. Now अब आपका ये वेक्टर का पार्ट बन जाएगा. एंड फॉर अटैचमेंट वी विल यूज an enzyme and the name of the enzyme is ligase enzyme, and with the help of the ligase enzyme this DNA fragment can be attached, can be joined with the vector. Now finally the time is to introduce this vector into a competent host. Now finally हमको क्या करना है? Now we will insert we will going for the insertion of this plasmid into a host, and for this we will require initially we will make the cell competent, and for making it competent we will use different methods as we discussed in the previous videos. We can use chemical method, we can use biolistic, we can use gene gun, we have different methods through which we can make the cell competent, and finally we will introduce or we will insert the primer, or we can say that not primer, the vector or the recombinant DNA inside the host cell. Is it clear? Now here in the picture you can see that this is the foreign DNA, and same restriction enzyme is used for the foreign DNA as well as the vector DNA or plasmid. Now you are observing the foreign DNA is cut into various pieces and the desired piece is ligated with the plasmid, and finally this plasmid is going to introduce into the this DNA is going to introduce into the host cell, and finally the host cell is going to become transformed. While it will reproduce or it will replicate its DNA, so it will form different types of products. Now last step of rDNA technology is to obtain products from the host cell. So now we have to cultivate or we have to culture the host cell, or especially we are using bacteria in this case. So now finally we will culture these bacteria into our laboratory, and we will produce the desirable protein, and this protein is called as recombinant protein from the host cell. ठीक है. So these are the whole techniques which are used in the rDNA technology. I hope so you understood the topic. Still if you have any difficulty, please concern. Thank you. Bye bye and have a nice day.